Toyota of Dartmouth is one of New England's premier Toyota dealerships. We're located on Fonts Corner Road in Dartmouth, right off of Route 195. Today we're bringing you a presentation of the redesigned 2015 Toyota Camry.
Welcome to Toyota of Dartmouth. Today we present the new Toyota Camry. The product specialist Ken Weingart is joining us. Ken, why don't you tell us all about the Camry?
Thanks, Victoria. Today we're going to talk about the all-new Camry. It's been the #1 selling vehicle with Toyota for the past 13 years, and predominantly because of its safety record, its performance, its fuel economy, its reliability, and its resale value. There's several models, from the LE, the LE Hybrid, the SE Hybrid, the XLE, and the newest model is the XSE, which is a luxury sport model.
Very nice. What model are we looking at today?
Today we're looking at the top-of-the-line XLE V6. The redesign on the front has been pretty dramatic. The new front grille is beautiful. It looks very much like a Lexus. All models come standard with halogen headlights, although on the XLE V6 it comes standard with LED headlights. So the high beams and the low beams are all LED on the V6 XLE, along with the daytime running lights. The wheels on this car are standard 17-inch wheels with alloys. All right. On the LE, they start with a 16-inch wheel, and you get a standard wheel cover. Anything above that, the SE, the XSE, the XLE, all come standard with alloy wheels. Victoria, one of the features that I like about this new Camry is that every single trim level comes with this standard piston opening hood, so you don't have to fumble like you normally do and put the latch in and try to find out where the hole is. This one, again, this is the V6 XLE, so this has the V6 engine. It's a 6-speed automatic with manual controls as well. It has 268 horsepower, and it gets an impressive 30 miles to the gallon on the highway. You can also get, on the LE and the SE, a 4-cylinder engine, which is also a 6-speed automatic. It also has the manual controls, and it's 178 horsepower, and it also gets a very impressive 35 miles to the gallon on the highway. This XLE Camry comes standard with Smart Key. It's really nice. It's a remote transmitter, and what it allows you to do is keep your key in your pocket, and you can access this car without having to touch your key. So you can hold on to this. You could put it in your pocket if you'd like, but to unlock the doors, all you need to do is grab that door handle.
Right.
And as you can see, the door just unlocked.
It's amazing.
All right. Now to lock the doors, it's just as simple. You just touch those two little dimples right there, and you've just locked the doors. Another nice feature with the Smart Key is you can also use it to get in and out of the trunk without having to use your key or use a lever inside the car. So if you come over here, there's a little rubber button right here. If you push it with your fingers, you'll be able to pop open the trunk. And again, that only works because you are holding that key. So the trunk is very spacious, as you can see. There is a 60-40 split, so the seats do fold down if you need additional room for pass-through. To put the seats down, you just pull these two little levers, the seats go right down. All right? You can see a lot of the quality within Toyota is just the materials you don't really see, but they're there. There's a lot of sound deadening material that they put in here, they put on the hood, and that's why the ride is so quiet when you're driving the car, is because of all this insulating material. Right here we have a backup camera. Backup camera comes standard on all trim levels with the Camry. Okay, and lastly, because this is the V6 XLE, it comes standard with dual exhausts. A couple nice enhancements for the XLE is you get the rear blowers for the passengers, as well as the reading lights for the passengers as well. As far as folding the seats down, it's as simple as just pulling it right down. Victoria, you can see there's a lot going on inside this car. There's a lot of technology in here, and it really contains Toyota's most recent technology. On the left-hand side, you have power windows, power door locks, power mirror controls. The front passenger and driver windows are automatic one-touch up and down.
Very nice. Okay.
As you can see over to the left-hand side over there, there's a lot of new technology. That BSM stands for Blind Spot Monitoring System. So when you're driving, if you want to push that button, you see it flash in that mirror and to your mirror to the right. When you're driving on the highway or on the road and there's somebody in your blind spot, it will flash at you and tell you that there's somebody there. If you choose to ignore it and you start to veer over to the left or the right, it will actually beep at you to let you know that's not a good idea. All right. The button to the right of that is traction control. Again, Toyotas come standard all with traction control. All right, they do give you the ability to shut that feature off if you need to. The one next to it is a great new feature. It's called lane departure alert. So when you're on the highway and so you're getting a little sleepy, if you start to veer away from the lines, there's cameras in the front that will tell you that you're veering out of the lines. It will beep at you, and it will actually move the steering wheel a little bit to shimmy you back into the lane. Lastly, there's automatic high beams on this car. That's a great new feature. What that does is you can keep, at night, you can keep your high beams on all the time. When it sees a car approaching you from the front, it will automatically lower the beams, keep it on the low beams. Once it passes, your high beams will go right back on.
You're right, that is a great feature.
The steering wheel here tilts and telescopes, okay, as well as you have automatic headlights as well as the automatic high beams, so you never have to touch the headlights once you put them on. Daytime running lights will come on during the day as well. You never have to touch a thing. You have Bluetooth, you have USB as well as wireless charging for your cell phone as well. You have the push button start. You have intermittent windshield wipers, okay, and another great new feature is called adaptive cruise control. So this is one of my favorite features. What happens is you're on the highway and you set yourself to a certain car length. You can actually do 1, 2, or 3 car lengths, and what it will do is it'll automatically speed up and slow down based on the traffic in front of you. So it's like your own little chauffeur while you're driving, although you still have to pay attention to drive. Over here is the 7-inch touchscreen. There's a lot built into this. There's a radio, obviously, which is all touchscreen. You just touch it as 36 presets that you can do to your own liking. There is an apps control. Apps control gives you Toyota's N-Tune system, which is just a suite of applications that work in conjunction with your smartphone. Things like Bing, you can do Bing searches, you can make dinner reservations, you can get sports scores, stock quotes, Yahoo, all kinds of things. All right. It also gives you traffic and weather. All right. Toyota. This is another new thing on a lot of the Toyotas is the home screen. Home screen is basically a place for you to go to multiple places from one screen. This is set up with 3 divisions right now. So we have the radio, we have your favorite phone numbers you can have set up, and the navigation. All right. If you want to get to any of those things, you just touch them. It expands it and it brings you back to a full screen for that. So working our way down, we have all of your temperature controls, and as you can see, this is dual zone climate control. This is great for me and my wife because I'm always hot and she's always cold. All right, so this is your temperature control, this is my temperature control. If you want to control both because there's nobody else in the car, if you hit sync, then you can control them both with one touch. And we have heated seats, they're adjustable for both driver and passenger. The armrest is adjustable for depending on what you like, and there's also quite a bit of storage inside. When we come up here, this is another great feature that Toyota offers on some of their higher end cars. It's called Safety Connect. Safety Connect is a subscription-based service that you would get free for 1 year, which allows you, if you have an emergency, you hit this little SOS button right here, and there is a person on the other end that will answer and respond to your requests. It also has GPS tracking in case your car were ever to be taken. It has tracking based on GPS so they could find your car for you. Lastly, God forbid you're in an accident, if the airbags deploy or there's a hard enough impact to the rear of the vehicle, it will automatically notify the center that you've been in an accident and it will send out help to help you.
It's probably the best feature yet.
Yeah. Who doesn't need a sunglass holder?
Exactly.
Also very important, lights on each one. You have that on yours as well. And when it's a little sunny out, you can even extend your visor to block the sun. This is an auto-dimming rear view mirror with a compass. I don't know if you've ever not had an auto-dimming mirror, but it's a fantastic feature. If somebody has their high beams on in your rear, it automatically dims them so it doesn't annoy you and get in the way of your driving. All right. Again, like I said, you have a regular drive mode and you actually have a standard mode. So this is a 6-speed automatic and you can actually shift through all 6 speeds manually if you want to have a little more excitement driving or if you just need to downshift in some bad weather. So up here, again, standard on the V6 XLE is the moonroof, and it both opens and closes with one touch. If it's a sunny day and you don't want your eyes to be bothered, you also have a sliding shade to block out the sun. and it also tilts up and down if you're not looking to open it all the way. Standard on the V6, you get leather trim seating, leather trim steering wheel, and leather trim shift and lever. All right, you also get a 6-way power driver's seat as well as a 4-way power passenger seat. So every Toyota comes standard with a Star Safety System. Included in those features are the 4-wheel anti-lock disc brakes, traction control, stability control, electronic brake force distribution, electronic brake assist, and the newest technology is called Smart Stop technology. So that's standard in every trim level of not only every Camry, but every Toyota that gets made.
Toyota of Dartmouth is a family-owned and family-run dealership with a firm commitment to our automotive customers. We've achieved the highest awards in customer satisfaction and offer a tremendous selection of new Toyotas and Scions, including the entire line of fuel-efficient Priuses, rugged pickups, and versatile SUVs. We've got a buying and leasing process that is quick and hassle-free, with easy upfront pricing and a streamlined trade-in process. And when it comes time to service your Toyota, the people of Southern New England and beyond trust Toyota of Dartmouth to care for their Toyotas. We've got a fully enclosed drive-in, 26 dedicated service bays, and extended service hours so that servicing your Toyota will be quick and convenient. Find us on Fonts Corner Road in Dartmouth or online at toyotaofdartmouth.com.